That Movie Nut here with a review for Blackbeard, the 2006 Hallmark miniseries starring Angus MacFayden, Mark Umbers, Richard Chamberlain, and Jessica Chastain. Set in the early 1700s, the miniseries follows the adventure of Lieutenant Robert Maynard of the Royal Navy, played by Mark Umbers, who is sent to the Caribbean to help in the clampdown of piracy. At the same time, however, a new pirate is emerging on the scene called Blackbeard, played by Angus MacFayden, who is intent on both raising a fearsome reputation and is out to hunt the lost treasure of Captain Kidd. Now, before I get to the review, there's two things I should address. One, this is a TV miniseries. It's a two-part, 3-hour TV miniseries. It's not a movie, not a TV movie, not a direct-to-video movie like some reviewers out there think. It's a two-part miniseries. The other thing is that, as I said, this clocks in about 3 hours, roughly 3 hours, so each part is about an hour and a half. Now, obviously, because this is a pirate movie, the first thing I need to comment on is action. Now, as I said, because this is a TV production, the action does actually look pretty good for that kind of standard. I mean, yeah, it's not 24 or Torchwood, but, you know, it is a pretty good job, and this happens to be directed by Kevin Connor, who also did the Doug McClure movies back in the 70s, like Land That Time Forgot and At the Earth's Core, so he does a pretty good job. The acting is not Oscar-winning, but it's serviceable. Angus MacFayden does a pretty good job, but I, like many people out there will agree, I think he's a little too big in the tub, you know what I mean, to be a fearsome pirate. I mean, that's not being rude against him or nothing, but you know, it does kind of annoy me a little bit, but that's more nitpicking. Everything else is pretty much quality standard. The costumes, sets, and effects all look really good. There's some interesting little ideas, and to be honest, the jungle cinematography does look pretty good. Whether that was a genuine jungle or a set, I really can't tell, but whatever it was, it does look pretty darn good. Now, final thing, as always, I comment on is the script. Now, obviously, as I said, this is a Hallmark movie, so I will say that the script is okay. It's not exactly Pirates of the Caribbean, but for a TV movie, it's serviceable. Not the most fantastic thing, though, I will say that. Using my rating system, I give the Hallmark Blackbeard a bronze star. It's not the best thing ever made, but I can enjoy it on a Saturday afternoon, and probably the best way for most of you out there to enjoy is to take a break in between part 1 and 2. You know, go to the toilet, get something to eat before you start on part 2. Oh, and speaking of parts, there is as you probably guessed, a part 2 coming up of this, in which I review the BBC miniseries released that same year, this time starring James Purefoy.